Alright, now the next one we have for you guys, I got a cute one for you. This little girl, this is our baby African pygmy goat. Would you like to follow me around so everybody can see you? Come on, come on. You gotta make your way around. There we go. This little one, this is our baby African pygmy goat. She actually is only 4 days old, so she really is just a baby. Now, these little goats do get a little bit larger than what you see right here. When they are full grown, they get to be about 2 to 3 feet tall and about 2 to 3 feet wide. So they are going to get a lot larger, and both in height and width, than what you see right here. They also can be around for about 25 to 30 years. Doing a little bit of that jumping for you guys. They can be around for about 25 to 30 years, about twice that of your average cat or dog. Now, they are pretty cute. They love to run and jump around, just like she's showing off for you guys. She actually can do most of that running and jumping within just a few hours after being born. So even though they are so tiny, they still love to do all of that running and jumping and playing, just like those adult goats do. These little goats are going to have special hooves on the bottoms of their feet. That allows them to do a lot of that running and jumping they enjoy doing. Those special hooves are called cloven hooves. And what that means is that every time they jump up and down onto those hooves, they actually split into 2 pieces. And it helps absorb some of that shock and that impact so they don't hurt themselves every time they land on those little hooves of theirs. It also provides support and stability for them so that they don't fall on their faces every time they land on those hooves as well. Now, these little goats can get themselves into some very high places out in the wild in Africa. Where you find them, they are known for jumping on the backs of donkeys and cows just to reach higher up in some of those trees that they do enjoy munching and nibbling on. So when it comes to their food, they are not shy. They will make use of anyone and anything just to get to all of that food. Now, one thing that most people know about goats, they do have an incredibly large appetite, and that includes most anything and everything that they can find, and that does include leaves, twigs, grasses they find on the ground. It also includes clothing, shoelaces, hats, camera and purse straps, even here at the zoo, your zoo maps and your money. So if you stop by our petting zoo sometime today, where we have quite a few of these little goats, you might want to hold on to any items that you want to keep, because everything you take in there is fair game for those goats to munch and nibble on, and I guarantee they will try to eat they will try to eat everything that you have with you, whether you want them to or not. So go check out those other goats. In that petting zoo, you can actually see this little one's sibling happens to be down in that petting zoo. So there is one this size down there. But go check out all of those goats in that petting zoo. Pretty cool animals to see up close. This little one, though, this is our baby African pygmy goat. Malachi is going to be showing that off for you guys. He's saying hi while I'm walking around. So if you hear him say hi, you're more than welcome to say hi right back. He wants to hear that interaction. Now, these birds are very intelligent animals. They're found down in those rainforests of Central and South America. So one thing you may have noticed about him, he's very brightly colored. And one reason for that is to help him stand out in those rainforests. It can get very dark out there in those rainforests. So one thing these birds like to do is hang out with all their family and friends. So by having those nice bright colors, it allows them to stay in those big groups and make sure they can always see each other. They are very intelligent, and we're going to see if we can get Malachi here to actually show off some of that intelligence. Like he was showing you guys, he is one of our talking birds, so he does know how to say some other things. We're going to see if we can get him to say some of those right now. Now, while he's walking, he was making that very loud hi. He also knows how to do the exact opposite of that. So we're going to see if we can get him to do a little whisper for us. So make sure you listen nice and hard for this. Malachi, can you whisper? Very nice. That was very soft. We're going to try that one more time. Maybe you'll say it a little bit louder. Very good at whispering. So you guys have to listen very, very carefully. One more time, Malachi, can you whisper? That wasn't a whisper. Let's try that one more time. Whisper. Very nice. Very nice. I'm sure some of you guys can probably hear that. Now, he's also a very polite bird. He loves to meet new people and answer the doors. So we're going to see if he can show off some of those manners, some of that politeness that he's got. Malachi, what would you say if someone came to the door? Come in, that's exactly right. He hears a knock on the door, he's going to let somebody in by saying, come in. Now, very friendly birds, so Malachi, what would you do and what would you say if you were to meet somebody? You're going to shake their hand. How do you do? That's exactly right. You're going to shake their hand and say, how do you do? Very, very friendly bird. He also loves to play some games. So we're going to see if we can get him to play some games with me right now. Malachi loves to play make-believe, and he likes to pretend that he is his favorite animal. So Malachi, can you bark like a dog? Very nice. Thank you, Malachi. And he also likes one other game, but it takes a little bit more effort on my part. So Malachi, are you ready for this next game? Because I know I'm probably going to look pretty silly playing it, especially if you don't answer me when I do this. So Malachi, you ready? Let's go ahead and play this game. Where's Malachi? Peekaboo. Thank you, Malachi. Very, very friendly bird. Now, these birds are very intelligent animals, can learn to say and do a lot of different things, but that intelligence does come with a bit of a price. They are compared to have the same intelligence as a 2-year-old. So just like your average 2-year-old, if they don't like what they're getting or they're not getting something they really want, they will let you know about it, and they will let you know about it in the only way they know how, just like a 2-year-old does, by throwing a temper tantrum. But with that nice big beak that they happen to have, they can usually be a little more destructive than your average 2-year-old can. That large beak of theirs has approximately 700 pounds of crushing pressure in it. And with those 700 pounds of crushing pressure, they have no problem being able to crack through some very hard-shelled nuts and some very tough fruits out there in those forests. Now, I actually happen to have a Brazil nut here for Malachi. Those happen to be one of the hardest nuts to crack. Now, one thing these birds will do is they will use that beak of theirs, move that nut around in their mouth, and actually test that shell for the weak spot on it. And that helps them to find that easiest spot to crack right into it. But Malachi didn't need any help. He knew exactly what he was doing and went ahead and cracked right into that shell. Now, these birds are very intelligent, very beautiful birds. Up here on stage with Stephanie, we have Faith. Faith is one of our free flight birds. So in a second, we're going to see if Miss Faith will actually do some of that flying for you guys. Very beautiful animals when they do fly. When she flies, she's going to fly around the back side of those bleachers and come right back to Stephanie. And if she does it when she gets back to Stephanie, we need to give her a big round of applause to let her know that she did a great job. Now when they do fly, they have those beautiful colors, so keep an eye out for them. They also have those nice long tail feathers to help them with that balance. Now there she goes. She's going to come right back up there on the stage, so keep an eye out for her and give her a big round of applause when she gets back to Stephanie. Great job, Faith. Even Malachi here was giving her a round of applause. He was very happy to see her doing that flight as well. Now we do have a lot more of these macaws on exhibit, so go check all of them out. But right here we have Malachi and Faith. They are our green-winged macaws. They also are the very last animals we have for you, so we hope you enjoyed seeing all the animals. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to come up and ask. Otherwise, we hope you enjoy the rest of your day right at the Wildlife World Zoo Aquarium.